So let's see what sights and sounds the city has to offer us.
In the latest news today, the Onderan Space Force has confirmed that a Republic military craft initiated the space battle over our planet. Sources inside the military say the first shots of the massive battle were fired by the Republic vessel, the Ebon Hawk. The Ebon Hawk is a capital-class vessel and it destroyed 15 Onderan military fighters, all being destroyed by Colonel Tobin's forces. Queen Talia is expected to make an announcement later today. Whether her support of the Republic will falter due to this attack is unknown.
Well, that's just not true.
I can't believe the Republic assaulted our space forces. Forget about secession. We should declare war.
Yeah, it should work out well for you.
General Vaklu was an underground resistance leader during the Mandalorian occupation. He's a real hero.
Knockler's merchant. Shouldn't you be roughing up some bids for a few credits? What do you know about ISIS? What do you know about Queen and General Vaklu? What do you have for sale? Let's see what you got in stack. Alright, battle on robes, light battle armor, Rhodian Deathblade, Mandalorian Ripper, who does unstoppable 3-day damage. That's not bad. Alright, Sith Disruptor. So that's like 2 to 7. Watchman Blaster is 2 to 8. It's not bad. Stick Oral Blaster. Blaster Carbine. Blaster Rifles. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, Consciousness Helm. We've already got one of those. Sensory Visor. Cool. And guy Combat Gloves. Don't seem too impressive. Automaton Gloves. I hope that I'm using those right now. If not, they're pretty good. Hyper General Looking, Advanced Combat System. Oh, that's nifty. Quick Soap, Nagai Grip. Let's see, a bunch of modification items. Okay, whatever. Let's store all these beasts here. Can I use my beast trick now? I just got that little force cloud thing.
Fair winds to you, Offworlder. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian merchant?
Why do you ask?
These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to wait for thorough and needlessly long searches. So the city is stacked with caged beasts waiting for their ships. We have stopped gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. For Drexel and Ryder, the Ithorians brought wealth and prosperity. Our settlements prospered, but now...
Beasts seem restless.
They have been kept in their cages for a long time. But yet at times, I feel as if something else is affecting them. Frightening them. Perhaps it is the city itself. Isis has fallen upon dark times, and tensions run high in the streets.
Who are you?
I am a beast rider. I have flown great distances gathering the animals you see here. We keep hoping that Ithorians or Telosians get through the Space Force's searches so that we can sell them.
Tell me about the Beast Riders.
Our people have been here for centuries, though we were not always one with the wilds of Onderon. In ancient times, our people were criminals, prisoners who were cast out of Isis and sentenced to die by the beasts in the wilds. But our ancestors learned how to survive and even tame the mighty beasts. They became our strength and companions. We fought endlessly with Isis for resources and survival. But 2 generations ago, an Isis princess named Galia and a great beast rider hero, Oron Kira, married. They united our peoples, but now things are unraveling. Even the beasts can smell it in the air.
Everything's unraveling.
Many beast riders have fallen to the city ways, and some are now no more than common thugs. Queen Talia and her cousin General Vaklu argue in open councils. The beasts stir from the changes in the wind and cannot be calmed, and we beast riders find it harder to enter the city each day.
Why is it hard to enter the city?
No one is to leave the city without the starport visas. It chokes passage in and out of Isis.
Why does Telos bunch of beasts?
Telos was attacked by Darth Malak in the Jedi Civil War. The surface was completely destroyed. The Ithorians have been searching for appropriate wildlife to create a new Telos, but their merchants are stalled by the blockade.
I'll be going now. That wind ships and stuff taking off. Always exciting to see detail like that.
Calm.
What? Run! The bomber is out of control!
I use a beast thingy on it. Down.
Where that came from?
I don't know what to say. I heard stories, but I assumed they were fledgling riders, or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you these credits for the danger I put you in.
What stories are you talking about?
The beasts grow more agitated by the day. The stories say that the smoldering fires of city politics cast a smoke they can smell and breathe. They revert to their primal instincts, as you've just seen. When they get that way, not even a skilled beast rider can control them. As soon as I leave here, I will talk with my family. There is much to be discussed.
Thank you for the credits. They aren't necessary.
Please keep them. It salves the shame my beast's behavior has brought me.
We're going now.
Halt, off-worlder. You'll have to answer some questions before you go into the city. What is your business on Isis?
I don't think my business is any concern of yours.
I don't think your business is any concern of mine.
You better not try any of those Jedi mind tricks on me.
While you're at it, tell him to forget he ever saw us. Could be useful.
Not only is your business not my concern, I can't seem to remember why I'm holding you up.
You let me go about my business and forget you ever saw me.
You should probably go about your business, whoever you are. Oh, don't lose your starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for Isis Com.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
Well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, sir, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
What's going on? Do you have some sort of warrant?
A warrant? General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority to detain and question anyone suspected of treasonous activity. It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave ISIS or go underground.
So it's the Patriot Act. A journalist would be a poor cover for a spy. They're not well known for their discretion.
This is just because I try and expose the web of lies that...
Enough out of you! Perhaps this traitor is more of an agent provocateur, sent by the Republic to sow dissent in our ranks.
They speak French in Star Wars? Do you have proof of any sort?
That is classified military information.
You have the wrong man, don't you?
I have the wrong man. Yes, you heard me right. We have the wrong guy, so let him go. But watch it, both of you. If I hear even a hint you're up to something, I'm coming back.
You better not try that on me, or you'll be picking shrapnel out of your guts.
I don't know how to thank you. I'm getting out of ISIS now. Eventually they'll come back for me. After that, I have a feeling no one will hear from me again. Thank you.
Like it too much when I use my Jedi mind tricks. I should just stick to my sweet talking.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? This terminal is restricted to military personnel only.
Oh, okay.
I'm Captain Galisi, Offworlder. If you want to pass here, I'll need to see your starport visa.
Maybe later. I'm going now.
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. Do you have an open starport visa?
What do you mean?
My husband was killed by General Vaklu's troops. Our home was seized, and we were cast out. We have seen many wars on ISIS, and I know war is coming. I want to spare my children from bloodshed.
Since you're not telling me something...
I've told you our story. Please, won't you help us?
If you expect me to help you out, tell me the truth.
My husband, he was part of the ISIS Council. He was a strong supporter of the Queen and the Republic. His views weren't always popular. Over time, he became convinced that Vaklu was trying to kill Queen Talia. He tried to kill Vaklu. To protect the Queen, the conspiracy was discovered, and he was shot during the arrest. What he did was wrong, and our life has been so difficult since then. I just want to get off this planet and start a new life. Please, help us. No one else will.
I'll see what I can do.
You have the look of someone used to adversity. A cut above the rabble around here. I have a business proposition for you. Everyone around here begs and pleads night and day for open starport visas. Very touching how well they act out their lies. Or truths. It doesn't matter, really. What does matter is credits. Hard currency. I offer you 2,000 credits if you find an open starport visa. You won't find a better deal.
What do we do with it?
Does it matter? Truly matter? No. I have no sad story. I just know people who will pay a great deal for an open starport visa. The credits are your share of my profits. The visas are very rare. I have a feeling you may come across one.
Can you tell me about the place?
Ask someone who cares about that. ISIS has suffered for many years. The strongest of us are accustomed to it now.
I'll be going now. Yeah, we're not gonna bother with you.
Lords today, Lord Dashiell recommended a special commendation for Colonel Tobin due to his brilliant command of our armada in the skies above Onderon. Without him, Lord Dashiell said, the Republic attack would surely have done more damage. Tobin is one of Iziz's greatest heroes and deserves recognition.
These poor little bomas cowering throughout the city. Hey, Captain Reckon.
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Offworlder. How can I assist you?
There's so many beast cages around.
Ithorians have been buying them to help rebuild Telos. I don't know why, but ever since they started, the Beast Riders have been crawling out of the woodworks to sell them animals. But the Republic blockade has meant long delays, and because of that, beast cages are filling up the streets of Iziz.
What's that tower?
That's an air defense tower. The city's filled with them. Iziz is an ancient city, and for many generations, our main enemy was the Beast Riders that lived outside the city. Towers like these were built to protect us against Drexel and their Beast Riders.
What's a Drexel?
A Drexel is a flying beast. Huge creatures with teeth the size of your arms. Lethal, and skin like ferrosteel plates. Somehow the Beast Riders figured out how to tame them years ago.
Could you tell me about the Beast Riders?
That's a long story. Sure you have the time? Most people don't care for an old soldier spinning a tale or two.
I have the time for it. I'm interested.
Someone else who likes history, huh? All right. Iziz was formed pretty much at the dawn of our civilization. It was born out of necessity. It protected us from the dangerous beasts that litter Onderon. This city is as old as our civilization. Most of our technology was invented to fortify these walls and protect us. For ages, our worst criminals were cast out of the city to an almost certain death. It wasn't completely certain, though. Some of the criminals figured out how to survive out there. They learned how to tame the native beasts. And it wasn't long before they turned their attention to Iziz.
But the Beast Riders aren't your enemies anymore. What happened?
About 50 years ago, Princess Gallia married one of the great leaders of the Beast Riders, Orin Kira. That was right at the start of the Beast Wars. By the end of it, Gallia was crowned queen, and finally there was peace between our people.
Are you still allies?
It's hard to put aside centuries of conflict. There's an uneasiness between our people. The Beast Riders are upset that General Vaklu has forbidden Drexel in Iziz. Citizens usually only see the fallen Beast Riders, who know better than thugs.
Can I ask you about something else?
Certainly. Things are quiet right now. I have some time. What do you want to talk about?
There are a lot of soldiers around.
These are troubled times. You've probably heard that General Vaklu and Queen Talia are having some disagreements.
Could you tell me about the troubles?
I've been warned from command to keep my opinions to myself on that. So I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Ask around, though. There are plenty of people who'd like nothing more than to talk about it.
How'd you get into trouble?
Times are too complex for a simple soldier like myself. Sometimes I made the mistake of answering questions honestly. If you say anything bad about a superior officer, they call that disrespecting the rank. Do that too many times and it's not long before you're a civilian.
Let's go talk about what's going on in Iziz.
The politics of the day is probably the most talked about subject in the city, and everyone wants to share their particular view of what's going on. Opinions are like Gizka around here. They breed like mad. Gladly.
How we going now?
Stay out of trouble.
Alright, boxes, got people.
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. You came from the spaceport, right?
Yes, I am.
But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't forget these formalities.
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed. Pretend he isn't here.
Why can't you only sell to people with starport visas?
General Vaklu is concerned about well-armed insurgents. They've had to get arms from somewhere. Not from me, of course, but all sales of weapons have been severely restricted. I can only sell to off-worlders like you that have the proper clearance. And now off-worlders can't come here because of the blockade and searches, but it's a wise policy.
So you're happy about this then?
Of course, soldiers are only doing their job. Even if it puts me out of business, I am happy. Even if I'm forced to live off scraps in the street, I am so happy to do my part. Long live General Vaklu.
Can you tell me about ISIS?
Oh, everything is great here. We're all very happy. So very happy.
What do you sell?
Large variety of weapons. My stock is very good. You might want to buy some before the general decides he needs more blasters. Then weapon merchants like myself have the honor of providing them to him at a substantial discount, even below what it costs us. We do it happily, or else.
Or else what, Gag?
Or else we are very unhappy at not being able to do our part.
Let's see your stock. Flex heavy armor, what does that do? DeLorean battle armor. Fun crystal. Ooh, that's pretty nice actually. I'm gonna buy that. What's we got here? Short sword, this, that, the other, exchange casual glove, blah 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 blah. Yeah, nothing too impressive. Soldier's clears of me. Not a friendly type, is he? Looks like there's an area transition ahead. Better avoid that until I'm sure I did all the side quests around here.
Kawanabota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalifa. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Dahupa do sakurata go jujutu yoke. Hiata yambawa davadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa.
Mogachi norta hirembe wanachi. Kati mogo krabo.
Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Taya.
What do you think it's Vindalia?
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora.
Davadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Kawana bota yutat.
I don't know much about General Vaklu.
Fereki mangradu noko herete junso.
Tarachomo sincho kawabo. Kawana bota yutatanga.
Ondolal nosaka. Drum pabanak.
There have been deep consequences of honor on seats for the public.
Dovrei kunmili wosa slim.
Darabinu ko sobaramwe. Masako chiro. Tuchurichi premkams.
Who do you trust more?
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yas
Tarachomo sincho kawabol. Davadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa.
Dawancha mori konsova. Mawani di
Tonghite mosi jotia.
Trusting your leaders is crucial. I'd rather support Queen Talia.
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora.
Kawana bota yutat.
I'm quite busy right now. Perhaps later we could talk.
Okay. Oh, so we got an angry mob.
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more war than the past millennia. Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. Its Jedi, whose fallen brethren have brought such misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me?
Surely the Republic does something in return for you.
No, they take from us. They are like Minox, sucking energy and resources from so many worlds. They bleed us for their bureaucracy and their excesses.
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to treason.
You can't silence me forever, soldier. But I'll keep my peace. For now.
Oh, look what we have over here. Some assassin droids.
These are dangerous times. People like Ponlar aren't making it any easier.
If I speak more right now, the soldiers will arrest me. Perhaps later.
Alright, well, let's go take out these droids first.
Unnecessary observation. You are eliminating many of us Jedi, but such actions only delay the inevitable, annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation.
Alright, let's do this.
Failing, Master. Failing, Master. Who's failing, Master?
Alright. Finally ready to go to the HK factory. Super excited. First, we have to resolve the business on Underrun. Doors that we can interact with. Okay. More doors. We're out of folk. Okay, looks like that's everything in the plaza here.
I won't remain silent any longer. The Republic has actively attacked us. They attack our spaceships unprovoked. What next? An invasion? Perhaps they seek to conquer us. Will you stand idly by? Will you let them bomb our city? No! If Queen Talia is so removed that she won't do what the people so clearly want, then we must show her with force.
That's it, Ponlar. We're taking you in. You've gone too far.
Brothers and sisters, let us rise up now and march to the palace. Our will cannot be denied.
Don't do this, Ponlar. This will not help your cause. This will die.
Sacrifices are inevitable, but it is the price of change.
We'll go quietly, Ponlar.
I will not. My cause is just. The Queen must bow to our will.
Tell everyone to stop now.
Everyone, don't stop. Arm yourselves. The Republic is a threat to our very existence.
He's right. Get armed. Kill the loyalists.
They're arming. We need backup. We could use your assistance. Try to disable them. If the mob grows, many more will die.
Fight civilians are all doing. I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Off-Worlder. We may have to hold them off alone until backup arrives.
Kill the loyalists!
Alright, let's what we got here?
That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
That sucked. Man, I wish I'd taken that Dominate Mind ability for that one conversation. I was really close there. Can't believe I can persuade him. Pretty persuasive guy. Shame. What'd you get a story?
The sky ramp is restricted to military personnel only. Stay clear of here, Off-Worlder.
What's the sky ramp?
The sky ramp leads to the battlements, and this particular ramp leads straight to the palace itself. No civilians are allowed past this point.
Let me speak to someone in charge.
I'm the one in charge here, Off-Worlder. If you try to get past me, then you'll have the entire ISIS garrison on you in seconds.
Let me pass. I need to reach the palace.
I will let you know.
No, you're not permitted past this point. I suggest you move along, Offworlder, before you test my patience any further.
I'm on an important mission. I need to see someone in the palace.
There's no chance of that, Offworlder. The palace is locked down tight, and only authorized personnel are allowed in.
Who are you?
I am Captain Bastuco. I have served loyally in the Onderon military for 20 years.
20 years would mean you were here during the Mandalorian Wars, right?
I was a soldier when the Mandalorians took our world, and I fought in the Resistance. When we drove them from Onderon, I served on the Wall for 10 years after.
You mean after the Jedi drove the Mandalorians from Onderon?